Welcome to Real Life Investing. This is Al. Going to talk to you today about some ShapeShift Fox. Anyways, let's just go ahead and start setting the scene. If you like what you see today, just ask you to like and subscribe to our channel. We'd definitely be glad to have you as we're looking to grow on the channel, and we appreciate those who have become a part of what we're doing so far. So let's just go ahead and start looking into the markets very quickly. First things first, we're going to look at Bitcoin, which is going to be at 94,000. XRP is at 228. See if there's any other coins that we want to look at very quickly. I'm going to go all the way down to chronoscrypto.com. That's going to be 9 cents. Now let's go up a little bit. I think fear and greed, last time I checked, is 53, which is kind of neutral. So just a heads up on that, giving us an idea of what we're dealing with at the moment. Now, Bitcoin dominance is going to be at 63.3%. Ethereum is going to be at 7.4%, and others at 29.3%. ShapeShift Fox. Let's go ahead and talk about this very quickly. We're not going to be talking very long today about ShapeShift, but this is what I'm going to do so that we don't have to give you, how can I say, we can give you a lot of detailed information, but we've already did a nice video breaking down in great detail what ShapeShift is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that video down in the description below. So make sure that you watch that video if you want to hear more about ShapeShift. But anyways, what we're going to do is we're just first of all going to mention that nothing that we mentioned on the channel is financial advice. However, we do feel that ShapeShift is a good opportunity. And in a way, it's going to be crazy like a fox. ShapeShift is not a large market cap, so it's not as how can I say, as safe as something like a Bitcoin. There is a little bit of a risk involved with a ShapeShift, but however, the reward should come out very well. And so what we want to do is we want to talk about ShapeShift in particular. So looking at the 1 month right here, we see that ShapeShift is going to be up like 4%. However, if you look at some of the other data information, like the 1 year per se, you'll see that ShapeShift is down 66%. Now, this is one or two things. One thing a lot of people could say, well, oh my goodness, it's down a whole lot. But at the same time, how many other cryptos are down an extreme amount? Let me see. One of the cryptos I truly believe in very strongly is Quant. Let me take a look at that one. I want to see what is Quant doing over the year. I think it's down over the year, but let me check on that per se. I'm just doing a small comparison, nothing major, not trying to waste too much time, but at the same time, let me see what's up. Yes, I'm looking at Quant. Quant is down almost 30% on the year. However, I got a strong belief in Quant, and I know that Quant is going to be going back up. So just because you see that a crypto is down over the year, no big deal. Let's go back to ShapeShift. We know that it's down over the year as well. However, like I said before, it is up over the month. So that means there is a positive trend in the market for ShapeShift Fox. The positive trend has come about, and lately things have been going very well. So let me just go ahead and read this and give a little shout out to Decentral Dreams. In this particular case, this person who has posted, I think 2 days ago, says, I'm bullish on Fox. If this weak bear trap is all you whales got, it's game over. Easy millions loading. Let's ride this wave up. So this is giving you a lot of good positive information. Just giving you the good, how can I say, the good vibes on that information. Market cap extremely small, 22 million. So that means the market cap has far to go. Now, if I remember, and let me see if I can recall the all-time high for ShapeShift Fox. The all-time high for ShapeShift is over $5. So if I was to take the information that I had there right now, I am looking at, wow, I am looking at over 100% jump, maybe like 200% almost. I mean, not 100%, but 100 times. So we're looking at basically 100x. Jump, really almost a 200x jump. So in other words, if I put $1 in, I would get 200 back. Most likely that is like the probability of that is not that high, but at the same time, there is a strong possibility, maybe not of a 100 times, but maybe a 20 times or 25 times. And that's what we're counting on. A lot of us are counting on in the markets. We believe that this definitely will go to 100,000 or more. And I don't think there's going to be a big issue with that belief because of the fact that ShapeShift is not dead, is yet alive. So let's just go ahead and start looking at ShapeShift a little bit. This is the X Twitter account. Gives you a nice little breakdown, just letting you know that Fox is not dead. There's a lot of great things going on with Fox. As a matter of fact, see if I can find a little bit of information that I want to talk about. Cross train, it says no wallet connection required, no wallet, no tracking, no KYC, which means know your customer. In other words, you can do this in the privacy, trading in the privacy of your own home without a whole bunch of people or knowing about who you are, etc. Which makes ShapeShift very, very convenient for a lot of people. And one thing I can say for sure, although it helps out with privacy, you always have those watchdogs that want to know, oh, what are you doing? What are you trading? What are you doing? But with this particular one, you have your own privacy with the ShapeShift. So let's go ahead and move a little bit further down here. This is a little post that was made on April 24th. It says, tag someone who hasn't heard of us, talking about ShapeShift Fox, saying, it's pretty crazy how many crypto teams have never heard of ShapeShift Fox and how they revolutionize swaps. So this is the thing that we're looking at right now is ShapeShift did do a lot of great things in the past. But however, as time goes along, sometimes you forget about the OGs and the guys who did the great things for you, for the markets. So just a heads up on that information right there. One of the things we want to look at, two other things real quick. I want everybody to see that there is a positive trend going up this way. Let's see. Go ahead and take a look at that. Get started down there. It looks like this is from a few days ago. We're going this way. All right. So looks like a little elbow right here. But just taking a look at the positive trend that's going up over the last couple of days. We're hoping to see a positive trend go forward here. I will say this much, that even if it did, go scoop down a little bit, we're even though we see the positive momentum, that's not the end of the world. I really feel like Fox is going to be on the way up, and it's just a matter of time. We just want to see some positive vibes and positive things happening. Also, like I said, one of the things I want to point out as well is that the volume, if I can find that volume for the past month, yes, I can find it here. I'm just going to go up a little bit if I can. So I'm going to find the volume for the past month, and that has also gone up 61%. So therefore, there is a positive trend trading volume, and over the last month, there is a positive trend in the price. So we do have a nice little turnaround that's going on, and hopefully, as things start to improve in a lot of ways, things can continue to get better. We're looking to see greater things on the horizon. Let's see what else we're talking about. The supported chains. I'm going to read off of a few supported chains. And like I said, if you need any other information, don't forget to look down and we'll leave the video in the description below. But these are also the supported chains that wallets and chains. So let's try to go ahead and look at the wallets first. Wallets going across this way: Kiki, ShapeShift Wallet, MetaMask, XDeFi, Wallet Connect, Ledger, Coinbase Wallet, Phantom Wallet, and Keeper. So in this particular case, these are the actual chains going down this way: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and ERC20, Base, Atom, Gnosis. We got Doge, Avalanche, BHC, BNB. This is a lot of good information to you guys. ARB, Optimism, Polygon, Base, Thorchain, LTC, and Solana. So listen, this is a lot of good information, a lot of great things to know. And we want to keep this in mind that Fox is really moving forward. They have a lot of products here. ShapeShift app, they got the mobile app, they got the Keep Key, Fox token, but like I said before, all of this is great information. But what we want you to do is we also want you to do your own research. We don't want to try to tell you everything because, like I said, nothing. How can I say? Nothing on the channel is financial advice. We allow you, and well, we just encourage you to do your own research. But in our opinion, on this particular channel, ShapeShift is a winner. ShapeShift is going to be going up. Currently, I'm looking at maybe 10x, but right now, I would like to see a lot more. Even I think it has a lot of potential for more, but I'm trying to be as conservative as possible. So right now, let's keep it at 5 to 10. As far as the X's are concerned, before we go any higher. But hey, in my personal opinion, probably going to go a lot higher than that. But like I said, nothing we say on the channel is financial advice, and we want everybody to make their own decisions. In my opinion, a good crypto, and it's on the way up. But you guys make sure you stay informed and stay positive about these crypto markets. This is Al with Real Life Investing. Like I said before, talking a little bit about ShapeShift and hoping that everyone has a great day. Talk with you soon. Bye.
Please share, like, comment, and subscribe to Real Life Investing. And thank you for watching.